All right, so I think now is a pretty good time to start the intro. So what is up, everybody? Twitch, YouTube, whichever one it is. Oh my god, I'm so bad at intros, but straight up, how's it going, everybody? I hope you guys have all had an amazing day. It's finally that time. The time for the 2.4 special program announcement. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am completely delirious. This snuck up on me. Like, when I just logged into Twitter one day and saw that this was being announced, I was like, is it that time already? No, it couldn't be. But it was. Now, I have heard I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. Right here at the beginning, I got spoiled on something. Nobody did it on purpose. It was all an accident. What ended up happening is that I logged into Twitter to just, didn't you just link it a few days ago? I mean, I talked about it like when it got announced, and that's what I mean. In any case, I logged into Twitter because I was checking my notifications. Okay, I always do that first thing in the morning, and it was just sitting there on top of my timeline, and I'm like, fuck. A part of me was like, please let this be fake. I don't like being spoiled, but then I'm like, it's like, some people were like, dude, you're not gonna believe what I saw. And I'm like, oh wait, shit, is this real? Is this actually real? I'm hoping it is. But I don't know. I feel like I could just be collectively being pranked. Who knows? In any case, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip right into it. All right, let's see. Should be about here, I think. Oh. All right, stream starts in 3, 2, 1, begin. Man, fuck those guys. Nobody cares about the IPC.
Work pressure is really starting to wear me down. You got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Joshua?
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert.
Oh, damn, that
Take
voice.
2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine.
I'm sorry.
Apply the mixture evenly and rinse after 20 minutes. Finally, apply a layer of starch, which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind.
Albert, this does not seem like a good idea. Why is this medicine so spicy? What? What's going on?
Dr. Jocho, Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Lee, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth.
What is
but
going
make sure
on?
it utilizes plenty of...
She just says, screw all that. I'm eating some peppers.
Chilies.
I see digestion issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand.
Oh, damn.
Turn that evil herb at once. Unthinkable.
Okay. Apparently he does not like, what did they say, coriander?
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories.
Yeah, Sayu!
There you are. Everyone, this way.
We're back on the Jianzhou.
The Xianzhou La Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat
To be fair, we knew
Art
that, but
Ceremony.
still.
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Oh my god.
Here.
Yo.
On time.
Oh. There's Yun Li. Okay.
Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh,
That is a
Clover?
big ass sword. Okay.
Rock
Somebody's a
Shattering
Berserk
Sword.
fan.
Master Yun Li, look at how hard I've been training.
Wait. Hold up. So, wait, hold on. I thought... So is Yun Li the one who taught March how to use a sword? Also, hold on. Isn't Yun Li physical? Why does her sword light on fire? Huh?
Memories. You know? There you are. Everyone, this way.
Like, you guys saw that, right?
Fu will be holding the Luminary
hey, there was a-
Combat Art Ceremony.
Josh,
Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Joshua? I don't know.
Right on time.
Dude, that is actually really cool, though.
Hey, old metal. Which one do you want to strike? Oh, all of them?
What? Oh wait, no, that's just sparks from her weapon hitting the ground. Okay.
Shattering slash.
Wait, no, that's fire. Hold up. Aren't you physical? Are we just physically smacking people with fire? Also, okay, that's cool.
Take 10 of you.
The shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
Oh. Ooh, these enemies look
There is
cool.
always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here,
Okay.
why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal
Oh, hi.
gaining my freedom.
Okay.
Flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
My condolences.
Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Did they just kill Zhuai Yi? Hold up.
Since you're already here,
I mean,
why
again,
not
but
have
still,
a
did they
meal?
just kill Zhuai Yi?
My first meal after gaining my freedom is the
Oh, there
flesh
was a Mosha or something. Oh, holy shit! They just killed Zhuai Yi again. Man, this woman cannot get a break.
My condolences, Miss Hanya.
memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing.
This is so cool.
Come back.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Oh. I'm sorry. Hold up. Fei Xiao? Is that a fucking trident? Or no, it's more of a battle axe or I don't give a shit. It looks so cool. I love it. Let me geek out in peace. That is so cool. Okay, look, everybody's already gotten their codes. If you haven't, they're pinned to the top of chat. But honestly, that trailer is so cool. Am I sure it's Fei Xiao? I'm pretty sure. Like, who else would they show? Like, there's no other reason for them to show anyone else. Oh my god. Okay. Just let it play
If
out.
this is what they want, for a challenge.
There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Fei Xiao. Which is weird. Wait, actually, maybe not? Yeah, same outfit and ears, but... Did Fei Xiao have a... No, she was sleeved, wasn't she? But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Fei Xiao. There's no reason for them to introduce, like, another random character. Hold on. Get up her image? I don't have it pulled up. Wait, actually, I could probably pull it up from Discord. I try not to have too many distractions, but I'm pretty sure that's Fei Xiao. Unless they're just like, hey, we're going to introduce another random Foxian girl for some reason when we've got Fei Xiao coming up. But yeah, no, that should be her. Yeah, that's her. That is 100% her. It's the code and everything. I think what Sataniku really means is pull it up for everyone else to see. And it's like, yeah, that's her. Well, you know what? I just don't keep images saved to folders. So don't worry about it. But yeah, that's Fei Xiao. But it's weird that they have her animated with the battle axe thing, the spear battle axe thing. I believe it's officially that would be a halberd, right? It's weird because right now they've got her with the gun blade and the flag. They don't even show that. Well, she is a master of martial weapons, so I guess it's like she can use whatever freaking weapon she wants, and I'm okay with that. All right. Okay, yeah, gonna skip past the code.
Whether or not you're world.
A little too far. Well, okay, I guess you guys get to see the code for a little bit. Don't worry. Oh, there we go. Why are they cooking so much hot peppers and chili?
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Siento Ming delegate, present.
Xianzhou Yaoqing delegate, present.
Xianzhou Lawfu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4.
I'm glad to be welcomed,
Final
Albert.
The pristine blue special program. As always,
Hey, Albert, didn't you weren't you trying to quit last
Hi,
episode?
everyone. I'm Yun Li, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm
I
Jiao
do
Cho.
like Yun Li's voice.
I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually
and Jiao Cho's
a
voice.
healer.
They're very
Greetings,
they're very
everyone.
interesting.
It's
Jiao Cho's
been a
is
while.
very
I
relaxing.
trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now, the Penacony vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Laofu, which is precisely why
Yeah,
this program
Laofu,
has invited
let's go!
Xianzhou friends,
We're
old
back!
and new,
We're here to destroy
welcome
everything, 'cause we
trailblazers
didn't
back
the
to an
last
old
several
stomping
times.
ground. Speaking of which, General Genuine, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It
Woo!
is indeed,
Genuine,
Mr.
Sayu!
Albert, and I am deeply honored.
I
Had
do
known
love
of
the
your
fact
program's
that, like,
culinary
a
delights,
couple
I
of,
would never have delayed.
in the last, what
Bon
was it?
appetit,
When he
General.
did his reaction for the last one of these special programs, he did say he wanted to do one.
Kinda spicy. If you'd like to leave a tip, we'd be extremely.
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Ooh.
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends.
so Jiao Cho likes to make
Dinner's on
things
me.
a little spicy, eh?
Gentlemen, your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's
For the special program
I
announcement.
assume
Duh.
you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep, it's a martial arts ceremony. Competitors
Tournament art.
battle it out in a flash of swords.
Oh shit,
all
I
for
was
the
kidding.
title of Sword Champion.
As a
Yo,
matter
the
of fact,
Xianzhou
The
DBZ
War Dance
tournament
is a
arc.
festival
Let's
commemorating
go.
The Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know, the Lawfu's ambrosial arbor
Anyone
crisis
else
was
ever find
only
it awkward that
recently
they're like
resolved.
the abominations
Now
of
is the
abundance?
time to regroup
Everyone
and
just look
raise
at
our
Bailu.
spirits, which is
Nah,
why
she's
we
cool.
have chosen this moment to convene the war dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? I fear Master Yenqing will be
Actually, hold on. Don't we have another Xianzhou? We have another abundance character who's also from the Xianzhou, don't we? Hua. She's also abundance, isn't she? Yeah, she is. She's that weird thing where it's like she's abundance and kind of a harmony character as well. Or was she a harmony character with the power of an abundance character? I always forget. Because it's like she kind of fills both roles a little bit.
It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony. The crisis
hold on.
was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the war dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't?
AKA,
I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
AKA,
Fair
I
enough,
think
Mr.
they're
Jaco.
trying to insinuate
war
that
dance isn't
the
only a
war
morale
dance is going to take part
It's
over
also an
multiple
invitation
patches.
to allies and friends, a display of peace,
So-
and an important duty for the cloud.
Pretty
Knight.
interesting.
That's why Yen Qing.
Sorry, I just want to pause it real quick because I think that's really cool. The like that means we're getting a second story arc, which we don't usually get from Hoyoverse. Genshin always feels like, all right, the first 3 patches are usually story, and then we have several patches that feel like a bunch of filler. And then it's like we finally return to the story with the final patch before the next area. So it is nice to see that we have a secondary story. Now, to be fair, someone's going to say it's like, but usually events contain some level of story. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Ching has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission, Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue One, Trailblazers will witness Yanqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You
Wait.
need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely
What do they
merits
mean,
the
Yanqing's
attendance of
new
other esteemed
identity?
guests.
Of course.
I might have missed
the
something.
Xinjiang
Hold up,
Yaoqing
did I miss
delegation
something?
will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. And aside will be
Ooh.
2 senior advisors, Zhao Chou, the Zhao Chou, as well as Moza.
And as for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa,
Oh, it's Moza.
General
Okay.
Huai Yan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't
Oh no,
everyone
if the
fighting in the
Trailblazer
trailer?
is anywhere
Three
nearby,
Arbiter Generals
everything's about
in
to
the
go
same
wrong
place
every
at
single
the
time.
Same time. Not a good sign.
That's not all. Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have
Ooh.
violated certain laws of the land.
Jing Yuan be
Could it
sweating.
really be
You
Oh boy, I knew where we'd get out.
good luck, General.
It's true that the
You're
other
in
2
trouble.
generals will arrive on the Law Fu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Law Fu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, jeez, let's lighten the
Yeah,
mood.
because if you don't, your job is on the
I wanna
line.
talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of
Wait, I have a
course.
question.
With the
When
war
did
dance right around the
when
corner,
did Young
March
Lee
couldn't
and March
help
7th
herself.
have the chance
She set
to
out on her
interact
own
to be
martial arts
to teach
journey.
her about swords?
Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program.
How did they
Which
meet?
Reminds me, the war dance ceremony
Ooh, what the?
is set to span versions 2.
Yo, did you guys see that? Yo, my PC flipped. My PC flipped out for just a second. Okay, let me go back a little bit.
Right?
March 7th? Of course! With the war dance right around the corner.
I
March
hate it
couldn't
when they
help
do stuff
herself.
off screen.
She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program.
Oh, please.
Which
I need to
reminds
know
me,
how these two
the
met.
war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5.
All
The
right.
Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Law Fu's ongoing
So I was
story.
right. Multi-part
This
story
separation
arc.
has
All right,
been
that's neat.
difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the Xianzhou
Nah, you
Law
only
Fu
missed
can
Don
bring
Hong.
everyone
You don't
new
like
and
us.
exciting experiences.
He just wants
The
us so he
broth
can
is
see
ready.
Don Hong again.
Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion.
Albert,
Now, if
calm
we did, we
down.
get to catch up with the Xianzhou Bao.
If you let the spicy fox put in too many, add all the
2.4 will be
spices,
introducing a
dude, you
brand
ain't
new
sitting down
map.
for a week, except on the toilet.
These pals of yours, they're all in prison?
Not all of them, not in the traditional sense. The
Wait a minute, what do you mean all of Albert's friends are in prison? I'm sorry? What? Albert, you got something you want to tell us?
Shackling prison is under the Ten Lords Commission administration. It's where Shui
Is
Yi and Han
here?
work.
The
Hey, it's
shackling
fine.
prison is where we detain criminals. It's cold, and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh?
How foreboding.
Does look creepy.
An individual
I ain't gonna
must
lie,
first
this is
stand
cool.
trial before being escorted to their cell. For
Wait,
those
also,
guilty of
so this is
particularly
2 story
heinous
arcs where we're going to a
crimes,
place that is
we
actually a
reserve
prison?
Special cells of
I mean,
biting
'cause technically
cold
Penacony
or
used to be a
searing
prison.
Heat. The interrogations
Ooh,
of
lava.
Blade and Lordshaw were conducted in just such a place.
Doesn't sound like an easy place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again.
Which is
The
exactly
10
why we're
Lords
about to spring a
Commission
prison
keeps
break.
A watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms. Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
So
It would
I have a
appear the
question.
Shackling
If this
prison is the
prison
haunt
is
of
supposedly
wolf-like monsters.
impenetrable, how did those how did the puzzle makers of the
That's right.
Xianzhou get down
the
there?
Borson are ruthless beyond measure, infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle,
Ooh.
the Borson share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and become enhanced. Ooh, watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with pals?
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your,
I would like to point out that whenever Hoyoverse is like, oh, don't worry, you're going to go on a nice, relaxing vacation, what they really mean to say is, you're going to have a terrible time. The entire world as you know it is going to be in danger. And quite honestly, we're going to make you muddle fudgers cry with every fiber of your being. Never, ever expect Hoyoverse to give us an easygoing story. At least not in Honkai.
sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhuming and the Yaoqing. Starting with a gifted young girl, Yoon Lee.
Look at the sparkle in her eyes. Oh, come on. That seems a little extreme for just getting rid of a bug, don't you think? Don't you think that was a little much? I do love these animations though, but aren't you physical? What? Holy shit! I'm so...
I'm from the Xianzhou
What?
Zhuming, a ship known for its unrivaled craftsmanship. As the records show,
Okay.
some 60 or 70%
Pulling out the
of all
Tetsaiga
Xianzhou's
a little
armory
bit, don't
comes
you
from the
think?
artisans of the Zhuming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart, Huayan.
I just have a
Grandpa's
question.
always been
How
nice to
long
me.
ago were you
He
able to start
loves me,
picking
you
up a
know?
sword that
Miss Yoon Lee
size?
is a talented young lady.
That thing is like
fascinated
twice
with
your
swords.
size.
She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her, swords
So she's
are more
a sword
honest than
whisperer.
people.
Okay,
She
got
lives by
it.
the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh? It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword. I have a
Genuine over
feeling
here
you
trying to
two
set up a
might get
date for
along.
his
You
son.
mean Yenshin? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear those blades crying from here.
Oh.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Poor
Not
Yanqing.
to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a
yeah,
unique
sure.
name for the ages. Old Metal.
Huh.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
So here's my question. If there's an
Metal
old
have a
metal,
deep
does that mean there's going to be a new metal?
Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Such
Old
an
Metal's
interesting
adorable
conversation
manner
she has with
belies
a
his
giant
formidable
hunk of
stature.
metal.
Yunli might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical
Yes, tell us how she
character
works.
Following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I
You don't say! And here I thought that the giant ass fly swatter sword was all about, was all about gentle persuasion. It's just a big showcase of, hey, you see my sword? It's bigger than yours. So go ahead, back the fudge off. See? It's totally gentle. If not, we're gonna smack the shit out of you. Oh, man.
Restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
Wait, hold on. She does what now?
Following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP. while
Wait, so
dealing
she has
physical
self-healing
damage to a single
ability?
target and adjacent
It's
enemies.
obviously not a ton of healing, but that's really
The
cool.
way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Oh,
There's
so she's
and
limited
knows
Clara.
friend
Gotcha.
From foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you.
Again,
Nope.
this is just Clara,
Using
but
my
limited.
technique, I
Okay.
obtain a special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Ooh,
Part of the
that's
danger
cool.
footing when a girl with a giant blade comes running straight for you.
Dude, if I saw a girl
Which
run
reminds
with
me,
a giant
in version
blade running
2.4,
towards me,
Trailblazers will
I'm in the next city
experience
over, I ain't gonna
Plowshare's
lie.
companionship.
I'd be terrified.
Granddad and granddaughter
Wait.
arrive with a
We're
love from the
we're finally
Zhu
getting
Ming,
another
bringing with them a
companion
prize
quest?
much sought
We haven't
after
gotten one
among
since
the war
Sparkle
dance
and Black
competitors.
Swan.
Wait, you brought something else too? Let's see.
Albert,
Let's
calm
save that
down.
for another time, shall we?
Now
Yeah,
remember,
calm.
Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So if Yun Li is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Not so fast now. La Fu has something to say about that. The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Jing.
Not yet.
You guys sound so...
Difficult is not the word I would use. Impossible is the more
Let's move on
accurate
to another
term.
new character, shall we?
Good luck, Yan Ching.
Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Zhao Cho.
It's Star's favorite Foxman. He really does remind me of Geen from Bleach. The way he always has his eyes closed. Did he just put them into a pot? Hold
Yao Qing's
hold up. Can we get another look at that real quick? This is for Star, obviously, not for me. Oh my god. Okay, seriously? My buttons fucking suck. Alright, let it go forward a little bit. Just to give everyone a look at that expression he was making. Look at this. Just holy shit. Yo, imagine getting looked at by these eyes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm terrified. This is the scariest cook I have ever met. To be fair, I've also never met Gordon Ramsay. Who do you think would be more terrified? Zhao Cho or Gordon Ramsay? Or actually, I guess the better question is, who would be more terrifying to meet? He's just staring. He's just standing there menacingly. Yeah, oh my god, this man is terrifying. I ain't gonna lie.
The Yao Qing's illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Lawfu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yun.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes?
That is a
Forgive
very
me,
good question. Like,
Your beef is overcooked.
Well, seems
oh
like
man,
culinary
yeah, I guess that would
emergencies
suck.
are
I was
pretty
wondering. So
out
apparently, if he starts overcooking
But
his
I
food, he
digress.
opens his
Mr.
eyes.
Jiao
Good
Cho,
to know.
Why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yaoqing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Lawfu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yun Li, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are
Damn
one
it.
and the same. Which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
Are you sure it's
A
not just
meal is
because you
not
have a
simply
thing
a
for
merry
very spicy
occasion,
meals?
but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections if you're gonna eat from all of them?
That is a very
I am
good
a
point.
self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yun Li. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor.
Nah, let him leave. Let him leave.
Let's talk
Nah,
some
just
more
let him
about
cook.
that healing of yours. Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yaoqing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the Hutt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
As General Fei Xiao's strategist,
not sure about that,
Jiao
but okay.
Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half.
Man, they are
of
really
Yun Yang
hyping
hot
these
pot.
characters up for
Indeed.
this one, huh?
Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said,
What?
General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Jiao Cho is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor.
Thank you.
can do
How?
on the
What's his
battlefield.
kit look like?
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a
Okay.
possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So,
Which
you're
does?
cooking the enemy alive?
Oh damn.
Ashen Roast turns up
okay.
the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Jiao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point.
Okay, so hold on. I don't think I quite understand how this works. So Ashen Roast is all about, huh? Okay. So Ashen Roast is about basically doing. It seems like basically it's like if an enemy is affected by Ashen Roast, they take more damage.
Enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage.
Okay.
Any attack that Jiao Cho
So
lands
basically,
on an
it's like
enemy
a
has
chance
of
defense
inflicting
down.
Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in
Or rather,
point,
more like a
if I were to
defense
use
shred,
my
I guess.
skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Okay,
Did
fair
you
enough.
just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot.
I'm sorry,
the enemies are
spices?
trapped in a
I'm sorry. He uses so his weapon of choice is just straight up using spices that will explode on the enemy. Chefs are you know what, this dude is gonna make me afraid of chefs in a kitchen. I ain't gonna lie. To be fair, you should be very afraid of chefs in a kitchen. They know how to use knives.
searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff. in line
what does
with
that
the
mean?
current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
What does that mean?
All these hot pop visuals are making me
I'm-
hungry again.
I'm confused. What do you mean
What
that
does
these
this
effects
field
are
do
compounded?
exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Wow,
Nice
don't you
of you
guys think
to
it's like a
invite the enemies
major
to dinner
coincidence that they
before
brought up
showing them the
Acheron
door.
for this
Last meal
character?
they'll ever experience.
Man, I wonder
Wanna
why they would do
revise?
that.
Order
It's
on
not
next
as if
time,
he's
fellas.
probably going to be the best possible unit for
Well,
that
we've got to
team.
know new friends from both the Zhu
Nah,
Ming
couldn't
and the
be.
Yao Jing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info.
Thank
In
you.
version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire
Oh, you bitch! No! They put Yukong on the muddle fudging little. Of all the times they're finally like, hey, you know what? We're gonna do a Yukong banner. And you know what? They finally did it. We kept asking, when's it gonna be? And they're gonna do it now when I have to skip a banner. You muddle. Ah! Oh, I'm so mad. I still want her E6. I'm mad. I'm very mad.
the
Oh, and
limited
it's even got
5-star
Hanya
character
and Lynx on there.
Yunli,
That's actually a
as
really
well
good
as the
set.
Limited 5-star character.
I think for
The
me,
limited
my
5-star
Lynx
light codes, Dance at
is
Sunset and Night
still
of Fright
E1.
will be boosted.
Hanya is also, I think, E1 or
Human's
E2. I don't
best
remember.
friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yunli.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half.
Huh? What? What? Sparkle? I'm sorry. I had a lot of units in my mind when I started thinking about the reruns here. But the fuck? Sparkle was like not even top 5 of the characters that I was thinking was gonna be on a rerun here. No, Sparkle was like all the way back in 2.0. So with 2.4, it's been 4 patches. I don't know, Sataniku. It just like of all the characters, I literally put Black Swan above Sparkle. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I would have said either Dr. Ratio, because he would be the next up. Black Swan. Let's see. Sela was another one that I was expecting. And okay, you know what? I guess Sparkle actually would have been within my top 5. But holy shiitake mushrooms. I was not expecting Sparkle of all characters to be getting a rerun. That's astounding. Yeah, I really thought Black Swan would get one before Sparkle. So Red, you pulling?
Event, which boosts limited 5-star characters, Zhao Zhou, and Masked Fool Sparkle. The drop rate
I'm
for the
so
limited
freaking
5-star
shocked.
light cones, those
Holy.
springs, and
Oh my god, do you guys see that art? Do you guys see that new March light cone? Oh my god, that is gorgeous. That is such a gorgeous light cone. Did I say CE? I've been playing too much FGO recently. I feel like I said CE the first time around. Oh man, but that is such a pretty light cone. I want
the
that now.
escapade will be boosted.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old
Give me the
tree
details.
should be
I need the
used for
details on that light
admiring
cone.
the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And I almost forgot. The version 2.4 War Banner will feature a familiar
that is
face
so
on the 4-star
pretty.
light cone.
This is
Poised to
so
bloom.
pretty.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster.
Where the swords can't rend
Someone's
the
been
air.
taking their training
Petals
seriously.
fall like rain,
Mhm.
swirling
Without
chaotically
further
as they
ado,
fall.
Let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a sword master apprentice.
Oh, are we finally gonna learn about her kit? Oh, thank goodness. March, I think you're supposed to remain stable. What was that? Is her skill gonna be handing somebody a drink?
On returning to the Cienjo, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan Xing.
Oh, so Yanqing did
I
teach her
still vividly
swordplay.
remember
Okay.
instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on
Wait,
his knowledge
you use
to
a
others.
sword? I could have swore your weapon was like a spear
How
or
time
something.
flies.
March 7th
Shows what I
might
know.
be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally,
So
she's made
basically,
quick
she's saying it's
progress.
all on her. Fuck
Yang Qing is
Yanqing.
also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yun Li and Yan Xing's swordplay isn't exactly similar.
Yeah, no
Will
kidding.
March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're
Uh-huh, you
dedicated
sure
to the
about that?
sword, you just need to swing it.
Follow
I
the
don't think-
sword and victory will follow.
I don't think I don't think there are any sword masters that would
Time
agree
to
with
see
that
March
statement,
7th
but okay, you
swordplay
pop off, Yun Li.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a good apprentice.
I was joking. I
As
was
a
joking
promising
about
young student,
giving them a
March
drink.
7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges
Oh?
reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target enemy, with a chance of dealing further hits.
Wait, so oh, that's new. So instead of collecting, I was about to say that, you know, she collects charges for a follow-up attack, but no, she actually no, she gets charges that allow her to advance her action forward to deal a stronger basic attack. That's very interesting. I almost was about to call her 4-star Doctor Ratio or something. I mean, you could still say it's comparable, but nah, it actually feels very different. I like this.
Just a chance?
So she's gonna have.
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's
Wait,
right.
what?
For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And
Okay.
masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting
Wait,
learning into practice.
what?
Where do I find an apprentice?
That is so
After
cool.
using her ultimate,
So team comps
March
are
7th
really
can deal
important
damage
for
to a
Hunt
target enemy
March.
while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique,
Huh?
she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with
What? Did anyone understand what the hell they just said? So March 7th's whole thing is not even getting set up for the battle in front of her. It's all about getting set up for the very next battle. Huh?
Passive destruction.
Okay, I gotta
erudition,
re-listen to this because
or
this
the
is
hunt
confusing.
Can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the passive nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what
Okay.
having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and
Oh,
learns
okay.
from all her allies. During exploration,
I definitely
for every time
misunderstood
a teammate
it.
uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
So yeah, I
It
definitely
must be
wasn't
a
understanding this.
great
So when she
privilege
uses a
to have an
technique,
apprentice
or
with
when an
such
ally
powers of
uses a technique to
perception.
enter battle,
Well, get this.
she gets
Completing
charge
specific
stat.
tasks in the version
If she enters with her
2.4's
own
Trailblaze
technique, she
Continuance
gets
will
energy.
unlock
All right,
March
that makes
7th,
sense.
the
Okay.
hunt.
I
Once
definitely
unlocked,
misunderstood
a path
that.
switching option will appear in the character interface
Ooh,
for this.
wait, hold up. Did they
That's
redo
my
the path switching thing?
She certainly does have the aura of a
Or is
heroine.
that just for March's style?
I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Wait, hold on. Hold up. Go back.
Have an apprentice with such
I
powers
need to
of
make. I need to
perception.
listen.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th, the hunt. Once unlocked, a path switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
Ooh.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
Woo. I think we could all use a
So,
lie down.
how
More exciting updates.
How
after
are
the
you
break.
Okay, please tell me that sometime during all this, we're going to find out more about how to get her Eidolons. Because if they don't give us any info, I'm gonna be so teed off. I just like the design of that screen.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the lock
Okay.
through.
All right, I see it. You can see the Eidolon
intentions.
symbol on the rewards.
I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC representative by the name of Scott.
So it's
The Alliance
likely
is
that we
very
might
familiar with the
not be able to
conduct and
finish all of our
deeds the
Eidolons
IPC.
in this
Hardly
patch,
surprising.
though. It might be like
Well,
all through
Scott
this
is
patch
out
and
to
the next one.
demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses,
Okay,
Miss
put the
Yunli.
sword away.
As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive.
Uh-oh.
And took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course.
Oh boy.
To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal,
Wait.
develop a 15
But we don't know how to use a
course
sword.
in swordplay.
We know how to use a
15
spear
days,
and a baseball
crash
bat.
Course. Mr.
Oh, and a
Albert,
hat.
have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste?
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town.
Okay, this is cool.
Still,
I like
balanced
the,
training also requires
Oh, I love I love the manga
and fun.
the manga as
The
panels.
fabled work-life balance. Sounds like you've got it figured out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
You sure about that?
I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate
Oh, hey, it's
the
that
nature of the
douchebag.
story's conclusion. The end result will always be a solo confrontation with Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss...
Oh, it's Eidolons. I always said Eidolons. It's Eidolons, okay. But I did notice that there was only 3 Eidolons, so am I right? Are we only going to be able to get her up to E3, and then we'll get the other 3 Eidolons in the next event?
Miss March will prevail
Or, sorry, the next
over
patch?
Scott.
Absolutely.
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving
what's with the
Pentagon,
lordly trash
I'm
cans?
sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for
Do
an
we need to
assistant.
ask how they got
Their
here?
goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it.
What's
The
wrong with
intern
that? The trash
question
cans
is
like movies
Randall.
too.
And just like the Trailblazers,
Or magazines
they're
or whatever
a
the shoot is
trash
for.
can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
During the event, Trailblazers must use the photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans mean different points.
I wouldn't
With some
exactly
trash
call
cans,
these
you can
hidden,
adopt their
but
special
maybe they'll be
rules.
harder to find in-game.
Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the stage objectives.
And a friendly reminder,
Oh boy.
trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now this event isn't
we need
confined
wits?
to the CN show.
That
Your
might
old
be a
friends
problem.
have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
Wait a minute.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that we're gonna have 2 events? Hold up. We're gonna have 2 events based around the lordly trash cans? Okay, Hoyoverse, I get it. We're playing as the trash panda. But oh my god. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. I only counted 2, unless you want to count the raccoon game from the last patch. But I wasn't counting that one. Oh boy, this is just... Oh boy.
Right?
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event, Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician. And
Hey
summon
guys,
a
who's ready for that
special
new
trash
hit
can
show,
comrade,
My Little Trash
Leonard
Can?
Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash can
Oh
summoning
man.
magician. Does this
Genuine
sorcerer
sounds about as
have
done
any
with this shit
other
as I do.
notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans'
Oh.
attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy
Okay,
regenerated for the
interesting.
magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched the surface. Trailblazers who wish to test the limits of magical trash can strength can do so in-game. The
Okay.
event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After completing the Initiation Trial Challenge, Trailblazers
am
can
literally
unlock the
befuddled.
official
I'm
trial
like, what
difficulty
is
for
this?
an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
I need another breather. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Okay. So that was neat. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Yo. I mean, I realize this is the art. I know it's not over. But can we just say like, holy cow, this art is good. Is that Ratio back there? I think that's Ratio. I love these outfits they've got for Acheron and Firefly right here. That's just really cool. Can I get that as a screensaver or something?
Welcome back, y'all. As always, in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the
And of course, I don't
return
think
of
any of
10
us are
free warps
surprised
and
by
gift
the
of
10
Odyssey
free
second event.
I
wishes.
was waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events.
Yes!
Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Double
Remember to
Calyx
complete the
drops!
simulated universe
So
or
much better than
divergent
double
universe
fodder.
for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter
Wait, what?
function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process.
Ooh, okay, that's
Meanwhile,
cool.
In the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new
that's
feature
really
for
neat.
relic
That'll make it easier
substat
for like people who don't
recommendations.
understand
By
how to
using the
build a
recommended
character to
relics
put things
feature,
on there.
Not
That's
only
neat.
can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And
Oh, this
finally,
is good because
when
I
checking
am
Simulated
terrible
Universe
at this.
Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters
Oh,
for the
that's
relics in
really
question.
How
useful.
considerate.
Now, to allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
You
Oh,
got
that's
it.
even better.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with a
Okay, just gonna say, that's even better because literally I think that's always the really sucky part. Like if somebody just doesn't have the time to speed run through everything, that's really useful for just giving them the opportunity to at least play an event. Which me personally, I don't feel like people should be locked out of events, especially if they're just starting out. So I'm glad that they'll at least, like, if they put in a little bit of effort, they'll still get the opportunity.
advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if
Neat.
Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event screen.
Which is when
Okay.
I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've
Okay, I
invited
have no idea what
celebrated
this
novelist
is.
Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program.
Oh.
Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe.
Ah,
A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Oh?
I'm sorry. So
Racing for impact!
I just want to clarify. This is the thing that I had already been spoiled about. I saw this on Twitter, and I'm so hyped for this. I'm like, I wish I could give you my genuine feedback and interest in this, but no, straight up, already getting spoiled by it. I already had my reaction. I was like, there's no way this is real. I'm getting punked. This is just straight up somebody deciding to mess with everyone else, because I would not be able to imagine it otherwise.
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers. Woo! That brings us to
Are
the
we getting that
end
official
of
announcement now?
2.4 special program. Returning to the Cienjo, getting to know new Cienjo friends. You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 Cienjo
Probably
generals in
not.
the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Cienjo Lawfu.
See you in the next one, Trailblazers.
Bye.
See ya, Albert. See ya.
See you next time.
Everybody else on the screen. Okay, that was actually so interesting. Now, I do want to say, before everyone starts going and be like, I'm hoarding all my jades, just declare, just be careful. Just be careful, because you never know. Maybe the collab isn't what we expect. Maybe it won't be like a new character or something. It should be, because I can't think of what else that they would do. Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like, it could just be like a situation with Aloy. I hope not. I hope at the very least HSR realized Aloy kind of sucked. Says the guy who's currently in the middle of leveling her up. So if we do in fact get a UBW character added to Star Rail, I hope they do a whole lot better. Now, I'm also gonna go ahead and say that there are a couple of things that I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that Yun Li is basically like a bit of a more powerful, not really more powerful, but more just like, I don't know. It's basically Clara if Clara didn't need her light cone. That's the best way to look at it, is that Yun Li is Clara with her light cone, but Yun Li doesn't need the light cone. That is the best way to describe that, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. But to also be fair, I'm probably being a little bit biased because I don't have Clara. So, hey, who knows? Maybe I should go for Yun Li so I can finally have a physical DPS character. I don't have one. But no, I'm really hyped about the UBW thing. Like, if I hadn't been spoiled for it already, I would have been able to show up so much more emotion, legitimately. Oh, man. I can't even think about who I would want. Like what character would possibly be added to the game? It would probably... Just to clarify, it would probably not be MASH, because that's FGO. This is UBW. So it would probably be, let's be real, the most likely character would probably be Shiro or Emiya. Watch them do, you know what? Let them just make it be, let's have the character just be Rin. Just give us Rin. That'd be nice. Because I feel like any other character is just so obvious. Like Saber, because why not? Fuck Gilgamesh, no. Fuck Gil. I don't know. I just feel like even Gilgamesh would be like a fairly obvious choice. Red, I'm gonna ban you. Do not mention that piece of shit in my chat. Do not mention that piece of shit in my chat. Shinji, no. Shinji, just no. In any case, I feel like I really didn't react as heavily to this. Like, I just... Do you guys ever think I'm too critical about my performance during these types of videos? Because it's like, I don't want to overpower I never want to overpower the actual broadcast because that's what people are wanting to watch. And at the same time, it never really seems like there's a whole lot of stuff to talk about because, especially when they're talking about the story of the characters, it's just another thing I guess I got to work on and figure out how I want to do it. In any case, guys, thank you for watching the special program announcement with us. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button, and leave a comment down below. And by the way, if you are on YouTube, that means you missed out on being able to watch my live reactions that you can catch on twitch.tv/FGRolls. Come over and join us so that you can have a lot more fun with everything. Till then, everybody, I will hopefully be able to catch you guys in another one. Peace!